In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can choose a good niche for your Amazon affiliate website, or indeed any type of affiliate website. I'm going to be using Amazon to give me some ideas and to do some research, but what you get from Amazon, you could apply to, as I say, any type of affiliate marketing website. So let's go. Hello, it's Alex here from WP Eagle. Hope you're all well. Before I start, if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm pleased to have you. Why not subscribe? Just click the button below and click the little bell so then you get notified when I upload a new video. It tends to be every single week. Yeah, it'd be good to have you on board. And if you find this video useful, then do click the like button. That does really help me out. To my regulars, hello, welcome back. You may have noticed that the branding on the channel has changed slightly. I'm trying to do some better thumbnails and just make the place look a bit better. I got a bit sick of that font, I can't even say it. I got a bit sick of that font I was using, so try to freshen it all up. Hope you like it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? But anyway, today's video is all around choosing a niche or niche, as they say over the pond in America. Niche, niche, whatever you like. I'm going to be using the word niche as I am in England, and that's what we say here, because I think that's how you pronounce it. But hey, whatever. So yeah, a lot of people get stuck on this step, and it's like one of the first steps when it comes to creating an affiliate site. It's, you know, what are you going to do the site about? What subject? What niche? And it's a question that I get a lot on the live streams, which, by the way, I do live stream every single week on a Wednesday, 8 PM UK time. It'd be good to see you there if you can make it. But the question, yeah, that comes up on the live streams a lot is, you know, how can I choose a niche? How can I find a good niche? So I thought it was about time that I did another video on this subject. I did one a couple of years back. I haven't done one since, so, well, here it is. So there's a couple of things you want to keep in mind when you're choosing a niche. The first thing is you want to choose something that people are actually looking for. It's all very well finding a really good kind of random niche around some products that you think, well, no one's going to be doing that. There could be a good reason for that, and that reason might be because there's no one actually looking for it. So you want to choose something that people are looking for, and because it's all good if you create a site and you start getting, you know, page 1 rankings on Google for this particular niche, and you think, wow, happy days, I'm #1 on Google. But yeah, if there's no one searching for it, there's no one typing your niche into the search engines, then it doesn't matter what page you're on, you're never going to come up because there's no one searching. So number one is to make sure that you choose something that people are actually looking for. And in the tips later, I'm going to show you how you can double check that and make sure that people are doing some searches. Number two is you want to choose something with fairly low competition. A lot of people kind of go for big niches, which is a little bit of a oxymoron. A niche should be very specific. If you go for any of those big kind of top line niches like, you know, pets, or fitness, or losing weight, or technology, and even if you get kind of specific in those, so, you know, in pets you just go for dog stuff, or in technology you're going to do a site all around cameras or TVs, it's too broad and there's far too much competition. You need to get really specific, and I'm going to show you again a bit later in this video how you can get specific and how you can find some really specific niches that still have some good search volume around them. So yeah, number two, make sure that you choose something quite specific. You don't want anything too broad. My third tip when it comes to choosing a niche is choose something that you're interested in, that you've got a little bit of passion about, that you want to learn about, or that you've already got a hobby around. It will help you, and it will kind of give you the energy that you need to create the website, create the content, if you're going to be doing social media, to kind of get involved in that. If you choose something really obscure that you've got no interest in, or you just, you know, frankly just don't like, it's going to make life a bit more difficult. So think about your hobbies and think about things that you're into. That's always a good place to start when it comes to searching for a niche, and it will help you in the long run, as I say, kind of give you energy and give you inspiration around working on your site. So they're my 3 tips. What I'm going to do now is jump on the computer and we're going to go over to Amazon. I'm going to show you how you can use Amazon to find one of those juicy specific niches. Let's go. Okay, so I'm over at Amazon. Amazon is a great place to find a good niche. Basically what you've got to do is drill down and find something very specific. You don't want to go for any of the top level categories, you know, like pets or, you know, home care, or any of these kind of top ones that we've got up here. These are too specific. Cameras, TVs, laptops, fitness. They're all too broad. You need to get something quite specific, and with Amazon you can identify what they are. So what you want to do is come to the search bar up the top here, and then you've got your drop down here which allows you to search in a specific department. And you want to choose something that you're kind of interested in. I always think that when you're developing a site, it does help if you've got a bit of interest around the subject. It will just make it easier in terms of getting content created and having a bit of energy to actually work on the site. So I'm quite into my garden and outdoor kind of stuff. So I think that would be a good place for me to start for this particular example. So I'm just going to select that in a drop down, and then I'm going to leave this search box blank, and I'm going to click on the search magnifying glass thingy bob, whatever it is. And now this gives us all of the garden and outdoors products. And then it also gives us some more categories down the left hand side, and if we click here we can see all of them. So these are all the things within garden outdoors, and any one of these could be a good niche to choose. So for example, it could be something around livestock care and beekeeping, or maybe mowers and outdoor power tools, although that could be slightly too broad. The good thing is that we can actually drill down within these and get even more specific. And as I've said before, the more specific the niche, the easier it tends to be in terms of the competition. There's generally less competition, so therefore you've got a better chance of getting ranked on the search engines like Google, so that in turn gives you a better chance of getting some good traffic to your site. So just looking down here, any of these take my fancy. Something like pools and hot tubs could be interesting because those are quite high value products, which is always a good thing, especially if you're going to be promoting Amazon. But I'm quite into my birds. I've always got bird feeders out and stuff, so let's just drill down on that. And then in here we can see that we've got some even more specific categories. So I could choose either one of these or any one of these as a niche, and I think that would do really well. I doubt there's too much competition, so could be around bats or birds or butterflies or hedgehog houses, or in fact you could just bundle all of these up into a website, and then that give you loads of scope to create content. I'm just thinking of stuff right now, the best hedgehog houses, how to look after a hedgehog, or how to care for hedgehogs in your garden, how to attract butterflies into your garden, and you could create some great content around those subjects, which would of course reference different products. So I didn't even know that you could get hedgehog houses, and look, there's tons of products. Well, tons. There's a good few products, enough to put a good article together on hedgehog houses. And if you go back up, we could have a look at the bats. There's all these different boxes. Again, be good for content around what's the best bat box. And the birds, I'm sure there'll be a lot more on the birds. So we've got the kind of bird food. But then if we let's just sort this by price and see what some of the higher value stuff is. Got like a, what's that, weird looking bird bath, yeah, interesting. But you got these bird houses which are kind of cool, very nice. Obviously a lot of food, bird baths, dog kennels, not quite sure what that's doing there. But anyway, what I would do now is, oh, and look, actually you could drill down even further into the bird category. What I'll do is try and get a gauge in terms of, is there much demand for this stuff? Because you do want people searching for it. There's no point setting up a website around a niche and no one is actually looking for it. So to do that, I'm going to pop over to the AdWords keyword tool, which I mentioned in a previous video all around keyword research. You do need an AdWords account to access it. If you don't want to do that, then do check out my other video on free keyword tools. I'll put a link up in a card and in the description, so you can find some other tools to give you an idea of volume. But I like the Google tool because I think it's probably one of the most accurate, even though the numbers are a little bit vague. The data is coming from Google. So let me just get into my AdWords account. And by the way, I do have some vouchers for AdWords. So if you want to run a little campaign so that you get access to all the tools, do just drop me an email. My email address is eagle@wpeagle.com, and let me know the country that you're in, and I'll reply to you with a voucher that gets you some free clicks on AdWords. Okay, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to the keyword planner. And this is the new one, which I'm not too keen on. I quite like the old one, which is here. So I'm going to click down here and go to the old one. Hopefully you still have access to this in the future. And I'm going to do a search volume data and trends. I'm going to enter some words related to the niche we're just looking at. So hedgehog house. What else did we have? Bat boxes, was it? Or could be even bat box. Just a few keywords related. What we've got under butterflies. Butterfly house maybe. You just enter as many as you want. Set your targeting for the country you're going to be going for. I'll probably be going for UK, so I'll leave that as it is. And then it will give you some idea of volume if it works. Might have to click it again. There we go. So we can see Butterfly House has got quite a few searches, bat boxes as well. But look at that, Hedgehog House has got loads. So creating content around hedgehog houses could be a thing. The next thing I'll do is go over to Google and just do a search for hedgehog house and just see what sort of sites that are coming up. Oh, hedgehog house with camera, that's an interesting one. There's a suggestion there. There's some product ads coming up. Then if you look down here, there isn't, you know, that many affiliate type or information sort of sites. There's Amazon, which is fair enough. There's the RSPB, which is the protection for birds people. There's the hedgehog rescue people. There's that kind of thing. So there's hardly any ads. I think that would be a really good one to go for. You can create some good content around hedgehog houses, you know, ones with cameras, how to make your own hedgehog house, the best place to put a hedgehog house, hedgehog houses for people on a budget. And then you'd also have some information articles on your site as well, like, you know, what should you feed hedgehogs, that kind of thing. I'm sure that, you know, doing some searching around, you'd be able to come up with some ideas. So if I decided I was going to go for this niche, and I think I'd probably go for something around caring for wildlife. Now looking at this, you know, it's all around birds and wildlife care. I need a domain basically around that subject. So I'd head over to GoDaddy, which is my favorite domain provider. You'll find a link in the description if you're not sure. Where GoDaddy is, it's basically godaddy.com, but it'll be an affiliate link in the description, so feel free to use it if you want to show your support. And then you just start typing. So, you know, something like care for wildlife. Ooh. See what we get with that. And then click search, and it's going to show me the domains that are available. And wow, look at that. The .com is available, and the .co.uk. So I'd probably register both of those and start building a site. So I'll probably do that now before I publish this video, and then yeah, I'll park them, and then maybe I'll make a site in a future video around this domain name. But yeah, hopefully that gives you some ideas. Use Amazon, drill down within the categories and the departments to get something really specific, and you'll be surprised what you can find and the sort of products you can find. The more specific, the better, because it will help you create some really good content. But yeah, that's it. So there we go. I hope you found that useful. I hope you're already over on Amazon, clicking away, looking around, and finding some really good niches that you can use to create some sites around. Let me know what niche you found, or in fact, no, don't let me know. That'd be a bad thing. Once you found a really good niche, keep it to yourself, keep it a secret. You don't want anyone else taking it. But just let me know in general how you got on in the comments. Let me know if you found something interesting or whatever. That'd be really cool. If you're not already subscribed, which I'm sure you already are, because I said it at the beginning of the video and whatever, but if you're not, then just click on the eagle up there, click the bell to be notified. Here is another video. It's chosen specially for you, so I'm sure you're going to like it. If you've got a bit of time, check it out. And if you've got even more time, that is my other channel. It's a vlog channel around business and stuff like that. Go check it out. Until next time, bye for now.